Alright, so right now we're working on a Lawn Boy two-stroke engine here, and it's got a little problem. The rope broke, the starter rope broke, and we're going to fix that. So the first thing we're going to do here, take the gas cap off, and then there are 3 screws. A regular Phillips head screwdriver. Take those screws out. Alright, got that off. And you just want to lift this top off. And then you want to put the gas cap back on. Unless the gas can is empty, the gas tank is empty, then it doesn't matter. So just set this down to the side, and then you want to access the rewind right here. So we've got 4 bolts there. We'll get the right wrench, take care of that. So on the front side here, we've got a couple of half-inch nuts here to take off. On the back side here, we've got a couple of bolts on the back that require 7/16 to remove. There we go. Now I can get access to the recoil. Alright, so here we are on the inside of this recoil. Are some flathead machine screws. The back side we've got 3/8 inch nuts. We could maybe do that without taking it apart, but I'm going to take it apart just because I find it's going to be easier. Except that one is stripped. Let's try the other one. And with the exception of this stripped one, it's loose, so I might have to cut that off and replace it with a new screw. Okay, so now that I finally got these two pieces apart by drilling out that little screw that's stripped on me. Now this is the part we're after. And here's the knot from the rope. Oh, well, that's good. It broke right there at the end. So what's good about that is that even though I'm going to replace the rope, I can measure how long the old rope was, and I'll know then how much I need. Alright, so I've determined that this old rope is about 80 inches long, so I've cut myself off 82 or 83 inches off of a new rope. The particular line that I'm using right here is actually 9/64. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little lighter here and just melt the end a little bit. And what this is for is to keep it from unraveling, but you also don't want a fat ball of melted nylon at the end, so that's why kind of keeping it as flat as possible this way, because when it goes into the hole, then that's where we'll be tying a knot. So with that done, what I'm going to do here then is to start winding this. There's a spring in there, okay, and I'm going to start winding this from this side counterclockwise. I'm just going to keep winding it up until it stops, and that means the spring is as tight as it's going to get. Okay, that's about there. Now see, here's the hole where the line goes, and also here's the hole there where it's going to come through. But what I'm going to do is back this off one full revolution till these two holes line up. Then I'm going to take a clamp, and basically that's going to hold it in position while I feed the rope through. So let's see. There we go, got it in the first shot. Now just a simple, basically a double, so there's a little simple overhand granny knot. I'm going to go around again, like so. And then I'm going to pull that tight. There you go. Now, on the other end, we're going to take this apart. Take the fresh end. Where did it go? There it is. Feed it through the handle, through this part. Same kind of double granny knot. Maybe there's a real name for it. I don't know what that is. But now if you find that this line is a little bit long, that's okay. You can always take this apart, shorten it up some. Better a little bit too long than a little too short. Okay, so now with that done, knot here. Don't want any knots in the line. There we are. Now there's a little extra here because some of this has to reach up to the handle of the lawnmower. So there we go. Now we're going to put it all back together. So one little problem that I've discovered by putting this on, yes, it did, you know, keep me from losing my rope in there, but now this is too large to fit in the gap here of the cover, so I have to take this back off, feed it through there, and then reattach this. Not a problem, just a little bit inconvenient. So don't put this on prematurely like I did. All right. Okay, so now with the line run through the cover, now we can put this on the way it's supposed to be. All right. Looks like I gotta cook my edges again. Alright, there we go. Now we'll put this back together. Alright, here we are. Got our lawnmower all put back together. Thanks for watching.